Alright, good morning guys. We are just about to start a new extension. So what we're going to do on this one, we're going to show you from start to finish. So hopefully I get everything this time, because I've been told off a few times for not capturing everything. So yeah, we've got a big extension, literally for the whole length of this house here. All this back's coming out, pillar in the middle. Probably going to have to do some underpinning in there, depending on the state of the footings. Bit of drainage to mess about with. So yeah, the boys are just out the front of the minute, sheeting out, ready for all the soil, all the dig out, so the grab man can come and grab it. So yeah, let me just spin you around. There's the back of Mike's head. Look, yo, the digger man today. Well, I think we're all diggers, just there you go, sheeting out, that's where it's all going to go. So yeah, so what we'll do, we'll get started. We haven't even set out for this extension yet, no lines up, not even got a tape measure out yet, so as soon as we have a look at the plans, we'll get back to you. Okay, so we've got a few lines set up now. We've inspected a few drains. It's nothing quite fancy I'm going to show you, but what we've done, we've basically put a string line in line with that brickwork down there. I don't know if I can show you, so it's nice and tight. We can try and square off this house. It's only coming out to 1350, so yeah, 150 mil past that line is where the footing's going to go, and then there's basically 800 by a metre footing going down here. Bit of a step down here, but yeah, so that's basically where we're at with this is just messing about with the drains now. So that's where the drains go. Basically we're going to have to move that just outside to where Jack is with no boots. He's got his boots today, so he's on light duties. We're going to have to move it so it all connects into that there. So we've got only a little tiny bit of drainage to do, which is great because I'm not a really big drainage fan. So that's where we're at the moment, and my tyres have just lit up because the digger's just arrived. Nah, problem with this is he ain't that happy, because see that there, it's only 950 mil wide, that gap. So got a little digger for him and he ain't happy. He ain't happy.
Do you know what? I hate these little diggers. They're so sketchy on the little micro, but it's access, isn't it? That's the problem with these. Can't get it in. So these are actually harder to drive than the big ones, you know, by a country mile. So not very happy.
There it is. So we'll get digging and we'll get back to you. Right, what's that top bit? Okay, the nuts are digger.
We're in. Today's video is sponsored by Tradeify. For those of you who don't know what Tradeify is, it is a job management software. You can use it on your phone, your tablet, and also your PC. So we've been using this for quite a while. It's actually a really good system. We use it for all your invoicing and estimates, all that sort of stuff. The good thing about it is that you can set up all your details So for example, if I was coming to do this extension, we already preset in there all our meterage on for footings, dig out, you know, brickwork, you know, windows, everything. So all you've got to do is just add whatever the measurements are and the dimensions are, and you can literally get through a standard extension quote in about an hour. So go and check them out. It's a 14-day free trial. There is no obligation. Go and give them a whirl, and if you use the promo code GHawk50, you'll get 3 months off for the first, well, hang on, 50% off for the first 3 months. That's right. But I'll put all the links below in the description. But yeah, go and check them out. Traderfy. Five blocks.
Okay, we're at 1200 deep, and we've literally just found the top of the footing. I don't know if you can see that. I ain't jumping in there, it's a bit messy. So anyway, 1200 deep.
That's where we're at. So this little digger, this little tiny one, and might look like a giant on it.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It doesn't have the reach. That's the problem.
We might just get it. We'll see. It definitely reaches 1200, but yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna have to dig.
Right, so as Lou's trying to climb out, so to give you a context to how deep this is, there's a normal shovel and we've got quite a bit of ground to then make up. Now the reason why it's so deep, is roughly 1400 deep, is because you've got to go to the bottom of the existing footings, and then so now that's going to dictate the depth on our trenches all the way around, so we've got to then continue that at 1400. We've also got this drainage now that actually runs straight through our trenches, so we've had to drop the 300 bucket on the micro to keep working at it at both sides. We're also having cave-ins, look, on there, which is massive pain. But where that trench is there, we've got another one coming out now, which has actually got to be an 800 wide trench. So the graders are 750, so by the time a little bit of a scratch about on there, we'll be okay. We've now got some good ground and stuff now, but obviously with the cave-ins it's just more and more hassle all the time. So yeah, so bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest, but such is life. So we'll get the bucket changed over, and then we'll get cracking with that trench over there. Yo, right, as you can gather, I am not on site anymore. I have no idea what's happened to the video. We recorded the there's quite a bit more that's gone on since the last bit that you've just seen. Now, anyone who makes YouTube videos understands that this sort of stuff happens. Don't know why, but it does. Okay, so this is day one. Okay, so I didn't want to then not put the content up. That's why, hence I'm making this little short clip now. Now, as you can probably gather, I was in a bit of a mardy. Micro diggers annoy me, but access reason why I couldn't get anything bigger. Usually I usually use a 1.5 ton machine on any of the extensions that we do, if not bigger. Bigger the machine, funnily enough, actually is a lot safer to work with. Micros are very unstable and all the rest of it, so, and there's not much power. Now, I actually hit a pipe not long after that. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll put the link in the description below. I often make little videos and stuff, and I blame Sean for hitting it, and it actually wasn't. It was me, 100% disclaimer. But we were having a bit of a banter and stuff about that. But for some reason it's not let me upload the video onto the editing stuff. I don't know why. I've tried loads of different things, it just didn't work, so it is what it is. So the next stage for us, so like I say, we've had a good dig out now, but I've also had a bit of an accident at work, which nobody's got hurt, so just put that out there. Nobody's got hurt, but it's something that's very embarrassing that's happened. And yeah, so stay tuned. If you are new to the channel and this is the first time you've ever watched this video or come across our channel, this is not normal. We don't normally do this. This is not normally, you normally see the whole thing. But yeah, so you really do want to stay tuned for the next video. So you hit the subscribe button in one of these corners, not sure which one it is. Make sure you turn your notifications on, which is the little bell symbol, because then you'll get a notification when I upload that video. So thanks for watching, guys. Massively appreciate all the support that you've all given me since when I first started. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you later.